Bianca Belair warns former WWE Champion about her husband Montez Ford. Naomi revealed herself as Jade Cargill's attacker on the latest edition of SmackDown and called Bianca Belair ungrateful. The statement caught the attention of Kofi Kingston, who has been put on notice by the EST. Belair has found herself in the middle of the Naomi Cargill saga. At the Elimination Chamber premium live event, she helplessly watched her former tag team partner get destroyed by Cargill. On SmackDown, Belair confronted Naomi about the same, and the latter admitted to attacking the Storm in November 2024. On X, Kofi Kingston called Belair ungrateful, presumably for not appreciating the glow's intentions. Belair responded by warning Kingston that the former WWE Champion is lucky her husband Montez Ford is signed to the SmackDown brand. Bianca Belair is focused on her WrestleMania 41 goals. Bianca Belair opened up about the dramatic turn of events at Elimination Chamber, Toronto. The returning Jade Cargill attacked Naomi, forcing her out of the women's Elimination Chamber match. Speaking in a post-show interview, the EST stated that Cargill's first attack on Naomi was bittersweet, and she was trying to focus on WrestleMania 41. She said, "I'm not really understanding what's happening. I don't really believe that Jade would watch me team up with Naomi knowing that she did that. I truly don't believe that Naomi would do something like that. I've known her for a very long time, but I don't know. Tonight was just very bittersweet. I'm trying to focus on going to WrestleMania, but it's very bittersweet." Belair's opponent for WrestleMania 41 has been confirmed. On a recent edition of Monday Night Raw, Io Sky defeated Rhea Ripley to win the WWE Women's World Championship. The EST will challenge the newly crowned champion for her title. The Genius of the Sky won her first singles title on the main roster by cashing in her Women's Money in the Bank contract on Bianca Belair at SummerSlam 2023, moments after the latter defeated Asuka and Charlotte Flair to win the WWE Women's Championship. It will be interesting to see if the EST can get her revenge and put an end to Io Sky's title reign. Speculating on the rumors surrounding pro wrestling is a favored pastime of many fans, perhaps second only to actually watching the matches. In this daily column, we take a look at the latest rumors being churned out by the pro wrestling rumor mill. Important reminder, rumors are just that, rumors. None of this has been confirmed as fact. It's just circulating around the pro wrestling rumor mill. We track rumor accuracy in a weekly feature called Rumor Look Back you can find here. Remember, take it all with a grain of salt. Both brands have their own world champions. Undisputed WWE Champion Cody Rhodes has a tendency to pass freely between brands, and will be doing so tonight. WWE Raw General Manager Adam Pearce announced that the SmackDown World Champion will be appearing on Raw tonight in Madison Square Garden. PW Insider Elite is confirming that Rhodes is in New York City for tonight's show. SmackDown star Bianca Belair is reportedly also in Manhattan, though it is not confirmed if she will be appearing on the show. Rhodes is currently embroiled in a feud with TKO Group Holdings board member, the final boss, The Rock, over his very soul. Rock convinced #1 contender John Cena, TP, turn his back on Rhodes and the WWE fans at Elimination Chamber earlier this month, bloodying Rhodes with his own father's Rolex. Rhodes will face Cena at WrestleMania 41 for the title, with Rock haunting the edges of the picture. Belair, meanwhile, was emotionally devastated by the revelation that her friend and tag partner Naomi attacked and injured her other friend and tag partner Jade Cargill. Cargill got a modicum of revenge at Elimination Chamber, but Belair is still caught in the middle of the heated feud. Belair and Naomi both shed tears during Naomi's revelation on Friday, and should Belair appear on tonight's show, the situation would likely be addressed. WWE has an exciting plan for Bianca Belair after WrestleMania. Says 41-year-old Bianca Belair has punched her ticket to WWE WrestleMania at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas on April 19th to 20th. She is set to lock horns with Io Sky. Be that as it may, the overarching storyline for the EST is her lingering feelings toward former tag team partners Naomi and Jade Cargill. The Glow revealed she was the one behind Cargill's attack in November. Belair was left heartbroken and in tears on SmackDown this past Friday. Sam Roberts believes the 2025 Women's Elimination Chamber match winner may not follow up on this victory at WrestleMania 41 because of Jade Cargill. He speculated that the Storm could cost her former tag partner the match against Io Sky. Bianca Belair reacts with a one-word message after incident. The 41-year-old WWE analyst addressed their inevitable showdown. Bianca Belair has reacted to the turn of events on this week's WWE Raw. She was involved in a confrontation with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, where the reigning women's world champion slapped both women. Sky won the women's world championship in the main event of last week's Monday Night Raw. She dethroned Ripley after the Eradicator got into a heated exchange with Belair, who was at ringside for the match. Belair became the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship after winning the Women's Elimination Chamber match. That on X/Twitter, Bianca Belair sent a one-word message after the exchange between herself, Ripley, and Sky. Belair is also involved in the Naomi Jade Cargill drama. The Storm was ambushed by a mystery attacker last November, forcing her out of action for several months. In her absence, Belair teamed up with Naomi to defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships before losing them to Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Fast forward to the Elimination Chamber, Toronto Premium Live event, where Cargill returned and attacked Naomi. This past Friday, on SmackDown, Naomi admitted that she was the mastermind behind Cargill's attack before the latter once again laid out the now-former Women's Tag Team Champion. Fast forward to the Elimination Chamber, Toronto Premium Live event, where Cargill returned and attacked Naomi. This past Friday, on SmackDown, Naomi admitted that she was the mastermind behind Cargill's attack before the latter once again laid out the now-former Women's Tag Team Champion. Bianca Belair's first comment on issues between Jade Cargill and Naomi. It's really rough. When last we saw Bianca Belair on Friday's SmackDown, she walking away as Jade Cargill headed to the ring to kick Naomi's ass for the second time in less than a week. That was because Naomi confessed to attacking Cargill last November and then called Belair out of her name when the EST wasn't grateful she'd done so. Belair, who is set to face WWE Women's World Champion Io Sky at WrestleMania 41, was asked about breaking up the Big Three and what's next for her and Cargill on ESPN's First Take today, March 10th. She replied, "It's really rough. This is actually my very first time talking about it since it happened on Friday. I form a bond with both of these women. Jade and I elevated the women's tag team division. She was taken out. Naomi stepped in so that all that hard work wouldn't go to waste. And we bonded, but come to find out Naomi was the one behind taking Jade out. It's very heartbreaking for me. I'm actually more hurt than anything. And it's really tough because I just won Elimination Chamber, and I'm supposed to be going to WrestleMania and having a big title match. But it's really hard to focus on that. So it's kind of bittersweet for me. I'm trying to be excited about this Elimination Chamber win, but I'm also hurt by the breakdown of the Big Three because we were doing amazing things and really representing. So it's just a really heartbreaking time for me right now." Interesting to note that for at least half of her appearance on First Take, Belair was not in character. She was for that first question, though. Even as WWE may be blurring the work/shoot lines around Cargill after reports of Jade having behind-the-scenes issues with other members of the women's roster last week. Another thing Bianca does during the interview is plug her appearance on Raw from Madison Square Garden tonight.